Trump breaking news. Latest 2024 presidential contest news. Trump criticizes Harris and praises Musk, RFK Jr. in Wisconsin rally. From CNN's Kate Sullivan. At a Saturday campaign rally at an airfield in northern Wisconsin, former President Donald Trump projected optimism about Tuesday's debate against Vice President Kamala Harris and shouted out backers Elon Musk and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Trump said this at the rally. Trump stated that stupid people govern the country and that we found that out at the debate with Joe Biden. We'll find out Tuesday night. Will anyone watch? Trump questioned the crowd. Even if I demolish her, the former president predicted critics will declare he lost the debate. Trump repeatedly lauded Kennedy, stating, "We'll take on the corruption at the FDA, the CDC, World Health Organization and other institutions of public health." The former president has appointed Kennedy, a previous independent presidential candidate who believes in vaccine conspiracies, to lead a council researching chronic health issues in a second Trump government. Trump called the Boeing Starliner crews space stranding embarrassing and said SpaceX CEO Musk is going to have to save them. Trump continued to praise the tech mogul as their partnership deepened. "Musk is very good at what he does," Trump observed. He said, "Leon's going to send up a rocket, he looks forward to it," misstating his ally's first name. The praise of Musk comes days after Trump indicated he would appoint Musk to lead a new government efficiency committee if re-elected. After the failed 14th Amendment insurrectionist clause attempt to remove him off the ballot due to the January 6 Capitol disturbance, Trump suggested Colorado residents should do a massive protest vote for him. On Saturday, former President Donald Trump called for amending the 25th Amendment and removing vice presidents who cover for the president's incapacity from office. Since President Joe Biden postponed his 2024 presidential campaign, Trump and his Republican allies have accused Vice President Kamala Harris and others at the White House of covering up the president's mental health. "I will support amending the 25th Amendment to state that if a vice president lies or conspires to cover up the president's incapacity, they should be impeached and removed from office immediately. Because they did," Trump stated at a Massena, Wisconsin, campaign rally Thursday afternoon. "You know, think of it, if he didn't go to that debate, he'd still be running," Trump said, recalling Biden's June negative debate performance. Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign is marking the 5-year anniversary of former President Donald Trump's social media posts in which he said he'd invited Taliban leaders to Camp David to meet with him and the Afghan president, arguing that Trump's chaotic actions caused the catastrophic consequences in Afghanistan. On Saturday, Harris campaign national security spokesperson Morgan Finkelstein said Trump's Afghanistan policies put our troops in harm's way. Trump shamelessly attacks the vice president to distract the nation from his actions, which undercut U.S. strategy and endangered our troops and friends. Consider Trump's desire to bring the Taliban to Camp David days before September 11th. He made a poor agreement with the same people that forcefully seized Afghanistan, bringing down the government. In the statement, Finkelstein stated Trump's chaos caused disaster in Afghanistan. The statement follows Trump and his allies' repeated attempts to link Harris to the disastrous and deadly 2021 Afghan departure. You may recall that in September 2019, Trump canceled covert peace talks with Taliban officials in the U.S. Trump canceled the meeting on Twitter, now X, after the Taliban claimed responsibility for a Kabul strike that killed 12 people, including an American soldier. As president, Trump promised to withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan. In 2020, his government reached a deal with the Taliban to withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan. Trump removed his defense secretary, Mark Esper, purged numerous Pentagon officials, and tried to expedite U.S. drawdowns in Afghanistan and Europe after losing the 2020 election. Despite worsening conditions and quick Taliban victories, Biden halted the drawdown of military members in Europe but postponed Trump's intentions to withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan by a few months. Last month, retired Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster, Trump's national security advisor, blamed his former boss for the botched exit.